Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded D Rose report. Hope you guys had a good weekend. And thanks for all you guys that are new subscribers. Thank you subscribers, all of you for checking in, subscribing, and keep checking in. I'm going to have to stop or I'm going to start crying. CM Punk isn't expected to be in wrestling action again for at least 3 months as to his hip issue. However, WWE, they've been told that there's a lot of non-wrestling storylines that they want to put him in, and he may end up doing maybe some commentating, something like that. He did that a couple times on NXT. Anyway, surgery is scheduled for this week, though, as of the writing. But Punk's not expected to be appearing on TV this week anyway. In terms of his injury, he feels that Punk could work through it, but management don't want to risk it and it getting any worse. Same way with Undertaker. I got something shining in my eyes. Hornswoggle, MVP, Kofi Kingston, Layla, Michelle McCool is going to be appearing at Toys for Tots event at Tommy K Vitamins in Stamford, Connecticut from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Fans are all invited, and they can either donate cash or a toy to receive autographs. Anyway, there's expected to be a bunch of videos probably online on YouTube and stuff showing up from the Fan Appreciation Day that was done over the weekend. Anyway, WWE Tables, Ladders, Chairs pay-per-view from Houston, Texas, December is being presented by THQ SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. And the final Rasmussen poll before election night tomorrow has so far Linda McMahon down. Linda McDown, how's that? Linda McMahon down about 46% to 53%. From Richard Blumenthal, which is in the Connecticut race. Linda gained some support for the poll, but before this was done, Blumenthal had a double-digit lead, I guess. Anyway, Linda's going to be appearing on Fox and Friends this morning, and I guess she's already has, since I'm doing it about 4:30 here, and said that her campaign's internal polls have her going in tomorrow's election in a dead heat. Now, why would she say otherwise? Anyway, Val Venus, by the way, WWE return has been confirmed, and he may be returning as soon as tonight's Raw, but backstage probably. Venus was in New York this past weekend at the hotel where other WWE stars are staying for tonight's show. Rey Mysterio, he was originally set to face Alberto Del Rio at the Fan Appreciation event this past Saturday, but Triple H worked the match instead. Rey Mysterio was not there because he has an inner ear injury, which is preventing him from taking bumps in the ring. CM Punk reportedly, like I'm saying, needing hip surgery. Apparently they have a scheduled date for the operation within the next 7 to 10 days, but it's not 100% yet. And there's concern that he, within WWE, that he may miss WrestleMania. And it's concerned with his wallet, too. Linda McMahon originally planning on attending WWE Fan Appreciation event, but this past weekend, but she did not appear and wasn't even in the building. FCW star Brodus Clay, which is George Murdoch or G-Rilla, wrestled at the SmackDown Live event in Boston yesterday, losing to JTG. Clay was originally signed with WWE in 2006. He was released in 2008 and then re-signed earlier this year. Clay is a 6'8", 375-pound person. He played the heel role, by the way, in the match against JTG. WWE is going to be begin airing Kofi Kingston, a Kofi Kingston pay-per-view special. Anyway, it's entitled WWE Presents Kofi Kingston. Boom! On Saturday, December 4th, with the 2-hour runtime. This may be the content from Kofi Kingston DVD, which was set to be released in 2010, but was nixed for some reason. And I'm not sure where didn't say where they were playing the pay-per-view, or his pay-per-view, not pay-per-view, but DVD. So I'm assuming it's on WWE 24/7. All right, WWE personally, the personality of Doink the Clown, believe it or not, is going to be featured this weekend on Time's list of the 13 scariest clowns for Halloween 2010. I don't know who came up with that, but not scary, it's corny. As noted before, WWE is planning the best of WCW Nitro set for 2011, and WWE DVD News actually reports the DVD is planning to do a best of WCW Nitro Season 1 and Season 2 set, with more to be released in the future. They also noted that Goldberg DVD may be released in time for WrestleMania, which leads into speculations about a WWE return at WrestleMania. Maybe. Anyway, Mattel, by the way, has sent word that stating that there is no plans for a separate WCW line of action figures, but they are at least considering doing some sort of a WCW related line in the future. WWE's released old school themed t-shirts and hats on their website, including the old WWF black logo, WCW WrestleMania, and Survivor Series, and Raw as War, and SummerSlam, and a bunch of other stuff. So if you like that, I bet they may sell a ton of that stuff. Anyway, I like old school stuff. It was, I bet you couldn't tell. Anyway, it was announced at WWE show in Boston yesterday that the TD Garden, that tickets for the Royal Rumble will be going on sale this coming Saturday, so save your money. Word is that Triple H is not fully recovered from bicep surgery. His match with Alberto Del Rio at the Fan Appreciation event was described as safe. Triple H wrestled in jeans and a t-shirt and has slimmed down. I haven't yet. WWE has released a new Rex Cranium t-shirt and hat for Triple H on their website. This is the same shirt he wore at the Fan Appreciation Day on Saturday, which you'll probably see online here soon. Former New York Mayor Rudolph Giuliani endorsed Linda McMahon Friday at an event in Windsor, Connecticut. Giuliani said that Linda is the right choice for the Senate right now. Maybe not later, but right now. Anyway, tonight's WWE Raw is going to be taking place from Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York, with Pee Wee Herman as special guest star. You know, Pee Wee might be all right. I don't know. I like Pee Wee, but I wouldn't invite him over to my house to watch a movie or anything, because you never know what the guy do. No matches have been announced, but WWE teased that there's going to be Rey Mysterio versus The Miz last week, and advertised locally as John Cena versus Sheamus versus Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. So, may happen, may not. And there are some WWE figures, action figures, notes from Mattel and Ringside Fest this past weekend. Figures for Nexus, Michael Cole, Paul Bearer, Alberto Del Rio, Magnum TA are in the works, but there are no plans to release figures of any of the McMahons. We haven't seen them, we're still not going to see them. But Mattel said they will never release figures of Owen Hart, Chris Benoit. However, Eddie Guerrero figure will be released in 2011. Owen Hart because of the lawsuit, and Chris Benoit because of, there's plans of to do a WCW line, by the way. No plans to do an ECW line yet. According to the Wall Street Journal, the final Quinnipiac, whatever that is, university poll prior to Tuesday's election shows signs of momentum for the Republican Democrat, Linda McMahon. Linda McMahon trails Connecticut Attorney General Richard Blumenthal has a narrow gap. Last weekend, it is now down to just 9% total in the race, and for Connecticut open Senate seat. Anyway, last week, the same poll found a 12-point lead for Blumenthal. And there's a Stephanie and Linda McMahon campaign video online. If you can find it, check it out. Alright, I guess I better get off of here, and thanks all you subscribers and new ones that hasn't subscribed yet. Just go ahead and click. That's all you got to do. I gotta go.